Hey, God's people, how are you? I just came out of a very terrible vision. It's early hours. You can see my looks right now. I had to put on this shirt to make this vision video. It's very important. Listen, God told me to document it right now and share with you. Listen, I saw myself in a church. I was in a church ministering, and on that day, I was not really happy in the church. I was telling the people to put themselves in order and be well behaved and all that. And as I was ministering, I heard some noises at the right side of the church, and there was like a group of people there who were holding weapons and making noise like an army, like troops of people. But they were like this ISIS people, like Arab guys who are these ISIS people that with their guns and hey on the right side of the church. And then God told me to step out of the church and He will show me something. So I stepped out of the church at the left side of the church. I stepped out, and when I stepped out, there was like flat. So you had to use a boat or a canoe to cross. And so I think I had a canoe from nowhere, and I sat on to cross. As I was crossing, I saw like a different boat also came to cross me and caused my canoe to capsize. And then I had to fall in the water, and I struggled to turn it back down again myself alone, because I was alone, and the people. I saw another group of people, that came to cross me, that made my canoe fall. Like this pirate, the same group of people I saw, like they were like this ISIS or whatever with their weapons in their canoe, and they intentionally crossed me to let my canoe capsize in the water. But I came out of it, and then they went, and I saw like a net fence they have done, and I came out. I passed through the net fence, and then I came out to the other side of the place where it was like a land, and I was going there to pick some things. When I got there, I saw like taps, houses, and all their taps were closed. There was no water coming. So maybe I was just trying to bring water to the people in the church, and I know what that means, or I'm trying to know what that means. So I was coming down, since the taps were closed. I was coming down, and there was like a provision store down there, and I saw this prophet in Ghana that makes a lot of noise when he's preaching, boldly and all that, very bold and all. I don't want to mention name, and then I saw him coming in a suit, coming down towards the provision area. Then when I was also going there, I saw another young prophet in Ghana who is tagged as maybe a certain party in Ghana's prophet. He's young. They tag him as a certain party in Ghana. I don't want to mention him. And then he also came near the provision store to buy something. So when I checked, what they were buying was like a cookie biscuit that he was trying to buy, like a cookie that has a pink, a white, gold, very nice biscuit, like the size of my hand, the length, and then he asked the price. I saw the price tag. It was 400 Ghana, 400 Ghana. So he wanted to buy it. And then he said, "Oh, it's too expensive." And then when I also got there, the biscuit was nice, so I too wanted to buy it. But I said, "This biscuit is too expensive. I mean, 400 Ghana is like somebody's monthly pay, so I can't really buy a biscuit of 400 Ghana." So I left and I was going, and the young prophet, also was coming after me. Then he said, "Oh, sir, I mean, this biscuit is too expensive. I mean," and I said, "Look, I think the biscuit is not 400, it is 40 Ghana, and it has been made, it is 40 Ghana, and it has been made 400. So I think maybe there's an error, or maybe, I don't know, it was 40, and on my end, and then they have made it 400, because that biscuit cannot be like 400, because though it's a very nice biscuit and all that, but it can't be just one cookie biscuit, can't be that expensive." That was what I told him, and then I left him. And then when I just left him, I was going back towards the church, and then I saw myself in a different place where it looks like a police vehicle was after me, because they said I have taken something that was for the police. So they were trying to maybe frame something on me and trying to maybe more like arrest me. They also came after me, and then I was taken to a place that looks like where they have to ask me some questions and all that. And then from there also, I also got to a place where it looks like an hospital. And then my sons and daughters came around me and said, "Daddy, let's go. We have cleared every bills and all that." And then I was being led out, and I came out of the vision. And God said, "Clement, write down this vision and make it plain, and pray for your nation, and pray for the nations of the world." Now, the people that are like the Arabs or the ISIS just by the church chanting and making noise, what does it mean? The water, the flood, what does it mean? The canoe, what does it mean? The biscuit, the price of the biscuit that looked like it was changed, what does it mean? And then the taps that were closed, what does it mean? These are prophetic tokens and the prophetic parables. It's a very serious vision, guys. God just told me. You can see right now, I had to wear this shirt and then do this vision. It's a very important thing. Christians, we have to pray. Christians, we have to pray. This vision is not something we should play with. If you understand this vision, write something down for me. I'm beginning to understand the vision. For 40 minutes, I've been asking God, what does it mean? And God said, make it plain, write down the vision and share it to my people. Let them pray. Guys, something is being prepared. Something is being prepared. As I am speaking, listen, God, I know how God speaks to me in visions. It is very accurate by the mercy of God. Listen, share this video, and Christians, we have to pray. Let's be mindful of an upcoming event in this country and other countries that the enemy has plotted for his people. Let's be very mindful. And Christians, why are the Arab guys just by the church and then they are just chanting and shouting with weapons and guns and all that? Look, oh my gosh, let me just end here. Listen, write something down. Let's oh my God. What do you think about this vision? Holy Ghost, Kale Koshe.